The camera lens panned slowly over the crumbling facade of the asylum as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long, eerie shadows across the grounds. The structure, once a beacon of hope for troubled souls, now stood as a monument to despair and darkness. The air was thick with an unsettling silence, only occasionally broken by the distant sound of wind howling through broken windows. As the team of explorers, our host and two brave camera operators, stepped through the decaying entrance, the temperature seemed to drop noticeably. Their breaths were visible, forming misty plumes in the dimly lit hallways. The soft, rhythmic sound of their footsteps echoed eerily through the empty corridors, creating an unsettling sense of isolation. Their first stop was the old patient ward. The walls were covered in peeling paint, and the remnants of hospital beds were scattered about, as if the patients had vanished into thin air. The team set up their equipment and began their investigation. While examining an old medical record cabinet, the host uncovered a dusty file with a nameplate that read Eliza Thorne. The file detailed a series of disturbing treatments and a mysterious death that had occurred decades ago. As the host read aloud, a sudden, cold draft swept through the room, causing the old papers to flutter as if moved by unseen hands. "Did you feel that?" the host asked, glancing nervously at the camera operators. Their anxious nods confirmed that they had experienced the same chilling sensation. Next, they ventured into the basement, where rumors spoke of the asylum's most sinister experiments. The basement was a labyrinth of dark, narrow passages, each turn more claustrophobic than the last. The team switched on their night vision cameras to navigate through the oppressive darkness. In one of the dank rooms, they discovered a rusty, old chair with leather straps attached to the arms and legs. The sight was unsettling, and the team could almost feel the anguish that had once pervaded the space. As the host began to describe the chair's potential use in dubious treatments, the camera caught a fleeting shadow darting across the wall. The team froze, their breaths catching in their throats. The tension built as they approached the asylum's notorious isolation room, a place where patients were reportedly left in complete darkness for extended periods. The host carefully opened the creaking door, and the camera's light revealed a small, bare room with a single, tattered mattress in the center. The air was thick with an oppressive silence. As the team set up their equipment, the camera captured a series of inexplicable phenomena, objects moving on their own, eerie whispers barely audible, and faint, ghostly figures appearing in the corners of the frames. The tension reached a peak when one of the cameras, inexplicably, shut off by itself, only to come back on moments later with static-filled footage of an empty corridor. Suddenly, a loud bang echoed through the building, causing the team to jump in fright. The sound came from above, where an old, abandoned operating theater awaited.